First, we will take you through our embedded database. As seen here, we have a database query class to handle the connections to the database, and also a database setup class to embed the tables along with sample data. In the database setup class, you can see our table setup. We have normalized the employee class to have employee as a superclass and employee types as a subclass, which hold employee as foreign keys. Here you can see the employee table with an auto-generated primary key. Also, there's error handling on the bottom to print out an error message in case there was any syntax errors and the table could not be made. Now here you can see the hourly employee table with the employee ID as a foreign key, and also sample data added to the bottom. The rest of the tables are similar format. At the bottom of this class you can see that we have printed out messages to confirm if a table has been made. Now I'll highlight the admin login. As you can see, a pop-up shows up asking you to log in. First we'll type in the wrong password and see what happens. As seen, a pop-up message comes up highlighting that you have an incorrect username or password. Now we'll type in the right username and password and see login success. Once login is successful, a message pops up highlighting this. Now we'll take you through CRUD of employees, invoices, and also changing base salary and commission rates. Running the application, you can see the confirmation of table creations as aforementioned. Here we have a drop-down list where users can choose which employee type they are. The selection of each type will block out fields that are irrelevant to ensure data integrity when inserting data into the database. We will now create a new commission employee. Notice that if I enter a negative number, a J option pane pops up acting as error handling to not allow the user to enter a negative number. A similar message arises for null values. Once an employee is added, a confirmation dialog appears in the commission tab. We can now see our creation. Let's update this by right-clicking and clicking edit. We'll update our first name, the gross sales, and also the commission rate. Following the confirmation message, you can see that the instance has been updated. Similarly, each tab reads the current entries of each table of each employee type. The invoice table can similarly add invoices into the invoice table and also view the current entries and update them. We will now show you how to delete the employee we previously made. Right click and click delete. Once the confirmation message asks if you're sure of deletion, click yes and the instance is deleted from the table. Now we will generate a report. Clicking on the generate report button, a report will be generated for the salaried employee table. Similarly, on each tab there is a generate report button. Once a report is opened, you can see a report with the table of all the salaried employees, as well as our logo at the top and a background image to enhance the display. Now we'll be taking you through the search functionality. Click on the Global Search tab. As you can see, this is the search box, with the employee results appearing in this table and invoice results in this table. You can also search by first name, last name, invoice description. However, employee and invoice name together has not been fully implemented yet. You can also search by exact match or phrase match. However, phrase match has not been fully implemented. However, the back-end code is there in the queries. Let's now search for first name employee Wendy. As you can see, the results appear in this table. Now let's try searching an employee first name of Lee. When there are no results, a J option pane pops up. Let's search for last name Lee. As you can see, the results pop up in the table. Search for invoice also works and appears in the table below. We will now go through JUnit testing. We have made tests for the Java employee classes, testing that the get payment amount has been calculated properly, whether putting in no decimal places to 3 decimal places or even 2, that it will always format out with 2 decimal places as expected. Similarly, in the employee class, we test the exceptions. We expect that when nulls are put in, that no nulls are allowed, please try again message will pop out. As you can see, running these tests, they all pass.